Ons sit op die eerste slide nie, Karina. Kan ons gaan na die eerste slide toe gaan? Hallo julle! Okay. Welcome everybody. A bit of a technical glitch because my laptop decided it's done with me. So Karina's running the slides for me and she is getting us to the first slide. Karina again. Hello, there we are. Welcome. Let me see who's here tonight. You can unmute yourselves and say hi, that I don't feel so alone. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Ronel.
Hello.
Hello, Pieter en Sandra.
Elsa.
Hoe gaan dit? Wie's nog hier? Ek is jammer, ek is op my foon, want my technical support het my verlaat vandag. Okay, we will, if we can just, there's a few more people that's trying to get in. Okay, so we want to start off with a little bit of feedback of our customer day on Saturday. We really had a fabulous day together. And I'm so super grateful. Karina, we can go to some of the pics in the first slide. We kickstarted. Welcome to everybody. Oh my word, I'm not going to share my story now. I'll do it later. Okay, so for me, I just wanted to say thank you to the team. It was a fabulous day. We started off with a fit club. And you know, initially it looked like there wasn't going to be that many people, but in the end, it was a nice group. Candace and Lindy did a great job. And I think the tasting really was so great. We had a table for the skincare, and then some of the targeted products, different delicious shakes. We had a chat about the sports nutrition, and then also went into, you know, more on, knowledge about the product and so on. So I want to ask a few of you that this was your first event. And the first time to sort of be together with the team. Remember, we are just a group of friends here that are working together. So you don't have to be shy. Lisa, this was your first team event. How did you enjoy it? Am I throwing you now?
Boiling, I'm making my night mode to drink while I'm in the meeting.
Getting chamomiled in.
It was really wonderful. It was so nice to meet all of you in person that I see online, you know, every meeting. And to see the great energy and the passion that you guys have for the work, and to see what's possible. And also I learned a lot in terms of the company and all that type of thing. So I really enjoyed it.
Okay, yeah, it's different to be together and be able to hug each other. And like you say, you know, like the online is great because it is an alternative to get to know each other, but to be together is just so much better. Okay, who else wants to put their hand up, or must I vote for you to say something? Who's going to put their hand up? Elsabe, it was your first event.
No, it's fine. I also had an amazing day, and it was lovely meeting all the people. And like I just explained to you earlier, I'm a little bit, technologisch gestremd, so I still have to get used to all of this. So if I don't speak quick or answer quick enough, just give me some time. But I had an amazing day.
Thank you, Elsabe. Okay, so it was really, really a fabulous. Charmaine, how did you enjoy?
I loved it. I always do. And of course, we always learn something.
What stood out
And
for you?
again, touching on ethics, and it was quite important to reiterate all of those, the nitty-gritty stuff that we often take for granted that people know or that we know. And we can make mistakes without realizing it so easily. And in today's times, we've just really got to be so careful with that. So when Karina and Emery spoke about our ethics and our awareness of Poppy and that kind of thing, and what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do, I think it's quite important that we cover that each time, especially for new people.
Yeah. Okay, great. Fabulous. Who wants to say something? Who was there on Saturday and you feel like something stood out for you? Miriam?
Elsa?
You.
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Oh, she's there. Miriam, you
Okay,
go first.
we'll get Denise next.
Yeah,
Okay. What
I
did you
don't
enjoy?
really want to know. I felt so good as if it's my first day again. And then to be in Herbalife or to be in the event. And the workout or the exercise took all my body. My body was so sore until today.
Yeah, me too.
So, otherwise, I enjoyed everything, even the cocktail. Ooh, cocktail time. It was so divine. Oh, thank you for that, my leaders.
Okay, it's a pleasure and well done for qualifying.
Thank you so much. I'm
Okay,
working on. I want to qualify all the time.
oh, you're coming to the LDW, no? Okay. All righty. So next is Denise.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I've been in Herbalife now on the products more than 23 years, 20 years, I think, in the business. And even for an oldie like me, I think the coming together, the building of the team spirit's amazing. But I also learned a lot, especially in the social media, which is still a challenge for me in that section. I really learned quite a lot of new things. So that was really good. And then just congratulations to all the qualifiers and thanks to Ace and Elsa for contributing and making it possible. It was really amazing. Thanks, Elsa.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to hand to Amory. Did you want to say something? I think she's busy with Zara, maybe. Okay, I'm going to ask one more person who wants to put their hand up. Otherwise, I'm going to ask Karina to say something, and then I'm going to run through a few slides, a little bit of a recap of Saturday, but I wanted to spend a bit more time also on the wellness valuation that we really wanted to spend time on Saturday, and we just somehow didn't get there. To really cover it properly. So, Karinatjie, wil jy iets gesê?
Okay, there I am. I don't have much to say. I was quite jealous hearing all the nice things that was happening on the other side, because I was with doing the charity drive. But I was so impressed with everybody donating and buying tickets and really giving from their hearts. And everybody working together. I think as a team, we really outperformed ourselves. And I think it was amazing to see how everything just happened, and we all got together and worked together, and it all happened and ran seamlessly. And also thank you very much for you and Ace for all that you're doing for us, because it won't be possible. All these things won't be possible without you guys. So thank you very much. Yeah, I had a fantastic day. I actually put an ad. I created an event on Facebook, and then I boosted it. And I had, I think about 10 guests promised to come, and I think I had 7 guests there. So I'm very impressed with that. Obviously I followed up with him, today and yesterday. So just saying that is something that we must think about next time.
Okay, you're going to have to teach us on how to do that.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fabulous. And Renelle says it was fabulous to also meet. I'm going to cover that a little bit. Thanks, Renelle. Say something. Okay, who's Charmaine's
sorry,
raised
let me
it.
just sorry, let
Unmute
me just
yourself.
unmute myself. So yes, yeah, get the right button, take my phone off charge.
Okay.
It was really a nice Saturday, and just meeting some of the angels make it so special, because it was goosebumps. I mean, the work those people do, I know you're going to cover it a little bit later, but also it's so nice just to go in there and taste other people's samples of the food they make, because you make it, but not everybody's food tastes the same. So you get a little bit of a different twist or different flavor to somebody else's food and the way they prepare it. It was so nice. It was an awesome day. Thank you, Elsa.
Okay, thank you so much. Charmaine, you've got your hand raised?
Yes, hi. Yes, I just wanted to ask everybody, after what Karina said about her turnout, what people's follow-up after their turnout was, because I had one person that came that's going to sign up, and then one lady that didn't make it, but let me know that she couldn't. And I saw her today, and she's going to be a distributor as well. So just in terms of the success of the day itself, aside from tasting and boot camps and things, that we actually got some interest and
New
at
business.
this time of the year,
Yeah.
I think it's quite remarkable to get that interest and that buy-in at this time of the year.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, that's really a strong point, because I think one of the biggest things for us when we take people to events is that follow-up afterwards. And yeah, it's for me also excited. I got somebody that I haven't seen for probably 6 or 7 years that actually came on Saturday, and that's also excited to now get more serious about business. She was really just a customer doing lap by lap, but not getting customers. So excited. Okay, Karina, so let's run through the slides. We don't really want to redo Saturday, but I just wanted to touch again on if you should be running a presentation for in front of a customer, or you're going to do a shake party yourself, that you have a few guidelines on what you're going to actually say to people when you get started. And this is something you can actually have on your phone. You could either print it up in a book if you want, but you need to have some guidance on what you're actually going to say when you get in front of people. And the idea also for everybody is that when you've attended a day like this, that you want to try and do a shake tasting, shake party, introduce people to the products on a smaller scale. And the idea was obviously having the Fit Club is to show members you can have activities where you draw people through activity and then introduce Herbalife. So there's so many different ways and finding your way of promoting the business. We always talk about a flow, the way you actually want to promote the business. And we started our business with shake parties, and that's all we did for 4 years, from zero to press team. So being in front of people and actually being in their space is still the number one. Obviously, if you get do Zoom calls or you do video calls on your phone, it's still better than not doing the business, but the best is actually to be with somebody. And we always start with a balanced nutrition, that Herbalife falls into your daily diet, and we want to help and encourage you to get your good nutrition through your 30% of protein, 30% of good fats, and 40% of your good carbs. And again, then you can spend time on what that is, but you really want to find one-liners for yourself. Karina, we can go to the next slide. And that it's not just, a lot of people think that we just eat Herbalife, we just eat shakes, we don't actually eat normal food. And when you're starting in front of a customer, you always want to find out how they are currently eating and what are they having for breakfast. A lot of people tend to skip breakfast. If we go to the next slide, we've got these few very basic little questions, and you can either have the printed questions. What I like to often do is to send this wellness evaluation to my customer as a start. So if I'm advertising, I'm posting the challenge, I'm posting whatever way you are whatever way you are admitting or starting to talk to a person, your first step will always be, what are they currently doing? And you can make it 5 questions, but the basics is for you to just first find out what they are currently doing. When do they get up? What do they eat for breakfast? How much water they're drinking? Do they have struggling with energy during the day? And so that there's basically 2 reasons why you are doing this. The first reason is for them to see that they're not drinking their water, they're not really eating correctly, but it's for you to see where they have gaps in their current diet. And sometimes people will give you this like really good, when you ask them, what are you having for lunch? What are you having for dinner? They're eating a tomato and a piece of lettuce, and they like, but they 20 kilos overweight. And then you're going to have to say, listen, so what do you have a sweet tooth, without not being like, how can I say, funny to them, or, making them feel embarrassed. But what is your trigger foods? So sometimes you have to delve a little bit. What is the reason? What made you gain the weight? How long have you had this weight? So because a lot of it is emotional, but that wellness evaluation sets everything up for you. So do not skip this point. It is really doesn't matter how the person comes to you, whether they're coming from the Fit Club, whether they come to a shake party, whether they're coming to 14-day challenge or 21-day challenge. Wellness evaluation is always the second step when you start actually talking to the person. And the slide on the right is just, a few guides that we have for different age groups. I just had that on the page, but that is something that you can, again, if you have it on your phone, you can say, okay, this is your age now. So these things are important for you to also add into your diet. So the next slide is then a very nice one to continue. Now, once you know how they are eating, so a lot of people are skipping their breakfast. And so it's so important for them to start their day with a protein-based breakfast. A lot of people either skip breakfast or they start with a carb-based breakfast. It's a slice of toast or cereal or something like that. And now they go into the sugar spike, and now they understand why they need to eat the proteins. And if we go to the next slide, a lot of people's diet will look like this. Oh, okay. Sorry. My mind is in the next slide already. You can go to the next one. So now again, you're explaining why do you need to eat, focus on protein. A lot of people once you do those questions, you will see that majority of people are only eating half of the amount of protein that they should be eating. And our muscles burn 3 times more calories than fat. So this is why it's so important when you want to increase your metabolism that you start increasing your protein intake besides exercising. A lot of people come to us, they're not exercising at all. So for us, it's the start is always to get them to start eating correctly, but then also if they can add some exercise, that will always just make sure that they get better results. So for 1 kilo of fat burns 4 calories a day, and 1 kilo of muscle burns 14 calories per day. And every kilo in your body of muscle mass, you can actually work out exactly what's your metabolism. So if you have 50 kilos of muscle in your body, you can multiply that by 14 and you will know exactly how many calories your body is burning at rest, and you can work out how many calories you should be eating a day. And this is always very interesting for people when they sort of understand this. And if you want to make it very, very simple, you can say 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilo of muscle mass. If you actually know a kilo of body weight, but if you actually know what the kilos of muscles is, if you have that scale, it's times 2, whatever the muscle weight is. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, so next slide. So again, you're going to now refer back to how they are currently eating. Karina, next slide. Okay, so it's important to balance your protein per day. And a lot of people eat almost no protein in the morning and during the day, and then they have this big protein meal in the evening. They have a big piece of steak, and they think, okay, that's fine. Your body absorbs 25 to 30 grams of protein at a time, and this is why we say you start your morning breakfast with a shake. You have your 2 snacks that has at least around 10 grams of protein. You have your lunch, you have your dinner, and so that your body can actually absorb that amount of protein that your body needs on a daily basis. So this is the typical day of a lot of people. Either skip breakfast, just coffee and a carb. They can have maybe a quick snack. Often, sometimes that's a sandwich. Then they go lunch, they eat again, burger or a pizza. Maybe some people do a salad. Then nothing later, big dinner, and then late night snack. And now they feel tired. They've eaten a whole lot of things, but they didn't eat correctly. So if they eat the right way, we'll go to the next one. And this is what we recommend our customers do. You start your day with a protein breakfast, preferably a nice green smoothie. You can have a flapjack. You can have a protein bowl, a yogurt bowl. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to drink a shake. Yes, we've got great alternatives. You don't have to drink your food. You can also eat it. A healthy snack, an egg, with some cocktail tomatoes, maybe nuts and a fruit. You always want to combine your protein with your carb because your body needs carbs to absorb the protein. So, and we're talking about good carbs, obviously, so that your body gets the energy from the carbs and doesn't steal the energy from your muscle. So this is why it's very important to have the combination of a carb and a protein. So shake for lunch again, healthy snack at 4, and that's the 4 o'clock for me. Is I always say, do not skip your 4 o'clock snack because that is what saves you, that you don't overeat at night. So even if you're not hungry, you could have half a shake. You could have a little bit of a yogurt. You can have PDM with a dash of coffee at 4 o'clock. But do not skip that because that's when the suicide hour happens. You eat while you prepare dinner and then you have a plate of food and you fall down on the couch in front of the TV. And again, you ate more calories than your body is burning. So you want to always stay in a calorie deficit. And this is why So many of our customers have amazing results because we train them and to look at making better choices and to help. If you have enough protein, you don't have the cravings. Karina? Okay, so this is again, you can use the same product, you can lose weight, maintain weight, gain weight. And so you always ask your customer what is their goal. Next one. So again, this is just, the #1 shake in the world. We've got this huge product range. You can choose a result, and then you also have 3 options, either customer, preferred customer, or just jump and get straight to being a distributor. And then we have this new product. I just thought to touch on it. We are very, very excited. We launched it a few weeks ago. People are having amazing results. I promise you, this makes you sleep like an absolute baby. Well, I don't know, babies don't always sleep well, but I'm like, oh, I have such amazing deep rest. So just so great for everybody. And sleep is just so important for your health, for weight loss, for everything. So really a product you can promote. And we've got traceability, the company, the amount of work they do to make sure that we've got great quality products in our hands is just absolutely amazing. So much confidence with the doctors, with everybody that works in research to make sure that we've got the best in our hands. So the stamp, I'm not going to go through this now. You all, a lot of you attended on Saturday, but this is for me what I start when I start talking to a customer. I always say, listen, this is my flagship. I know that maybe you can't afford to start with the whole program right away, but I need to show you what we've got, and then we can see what you need and what you feel you can afford. So it's best to show them everything. Don't you decide what they can afford. So for me, the start is always shake and PDM. And then I can see if they lack energy, we're going to add the tea. If they have constipation and struggle with their tummy, we'll add either the aloe or the multi-fiber. So then you go streamline and you take away until you can find the right product that they need. And now you'll go to the combos where they can then say, okay, I'm going to go with this program as a start, and then you can work from that. And I would rather sell a smaller program as a start and upgrade them later than make them buy a full stamp plus. If they've spent 2,000-3,000 Rand on their first order, they expect miracles. So, because they've got to do the work. So I would rather get them on Shake PDM and 1 or 2 extra products, make sure they join the challenge, help them to get a result, and then we can upgrade and, maybe they go to preferred customer so that at the end of the day, you have a happy customer. So again, I like to compare and talk about the price in my presentation. A lot of times people say, oh, the products are so incredibly expensive. And when you go to Woolies and you buy a sandwich, it's anything between 49, 57. If you buy a cool drink, you probably at about 70 Rand. If I've put the prices here at full retail, 25% discount and at 50% discount. And you know what? You can show this to your customer and compare the prices. So if you take the big vanilla shake at full retail per meal, it's 27 Rand. At 25% discount, it's 24. And at 50%, it's 15 Rand. A scoop of PDM at full retail is 14. At 25, it's 11. And at 50%, it's 7 Rand. So if you take your shake at 15 Rand, plus you add your 1 scoop of PDM, it's 22 Rand, 22 Rand 70 for your meal. What can you buy today for that money? So it is sometimes important to discuss the price because a lot of people are spending a lot of money at the shops, buying a lunch on the road, buying cool drink, buying chips, buying energy products. So in your evaluation, you can ask them, are you on the road? What do you have for lunch normally? Do you buy food? Do you go into restaurant, have coffee? Because you don't get away. I had a small just small coffee and a glass of water today in Woolies. It cost me 145, 145 rand. That's what people spend. So we need to compare it when the price in our presentation. Next one. Okay, so and what you get when you actually become a customer, you get me as my coach, you get the daily check-ins, you get meal plans, you get glute support, you get nutrition info, you get inspiration, troubleshooting. I'm going to walk this road with you, often part of the broadcast group where they also get more information. So the follow-up is key, that you make sure that your customers are mixing their products correctly, because I promise you, you will tell them to use 2 scoops of shake, 1 scoop of PDM, or 2 scoops of PDM, and or if they don't have PDM, you will say either use um, almond milk, soy milk, other milks. And soon they say, oh, they're so hungry. They're taking 1 scoop of shake and water. And so it tastes terrible and they're not getting results. So make sure that you follow up on how they're mixing their shake. Okay, day 1, day 3, day 7. And it's all about results. So when you are showing people about the products, people buy results. So we share our customers, we share our own results. And so if you're going to make what we used to call a pitch book, you put it all together, or you go and take these slides, you put it in a sequence that works for you, because you've got to have a presentation or a few key things that you're going to say to your customers when you're out there building your customer base. And so we don't want to just always talk about weight loss. We also want to show results that's just shaping up or weight gain, because there's different results that we want to share with people. So it's about small weight loss, it's about weight gain. This is why the 21-day challenges are so fabulous. Okay, and then we obviously have this amazing skincare range. I think there's 2 slides missing now. There was 2 more slides on the skincare. There we go. One back still. Okay, so Christmas is coming. Okay, Christmas is coming, and this is gifting time that's ahead of us. So again, this is the time of the year that we really have to also start chatting to our clients about gifting. What are they planning to start buying for their families, and getting people to actually smell and, maybe have your hand lotion in your bag. Magda shared with us when she goes out, she will start conversations by taking the cream, the body lotion out, putting it on people's hands that's around her, and people say, oh my word, that smells divine, and just start a conversation. What do you use on your skin? Again, when you see somebody who's got a nice skin, you say, oh, I love your lipstick. Make a conversation, and to get people, or just ask your friends, what skincare are you using? Did you know that Herbalife's got amazing skincare? I can help with you with your gifting. And if you go to the next page, we've got beautiful imaging also for our skincare range. So now's the time that you want to start talking and maybe run a bit of a promotion with your customers around our skincare range as well. And then we have amazing skin results where, we can really show people that, especially the mask is antiseptic, or, it takes that inflammation out of the skin. So people really get amazing results with the products. And obviously the collagen is amazing as well. And then we have the aloe range that is so reasonable, and it's fabulous gifts. If we can go to the next one, Karina, we've got the body lotion, the body wash, we've got a beautiful soap, the shampoo, conditioner, and these are very, very reasonable, so fabulous also for gifting. So just get a focus that this is the time of the year, the next few weeks, that if you are working to, really maybe cross-sell your customers into the skincare range as well. And then again, you at the end of the day, to ask them whether they want to first, maybe for the first month, just do retail. You don't need to discount yourself out of the marketing plan. You could give them something for free. You could give them maybe a little bit of a discount. But if you give too much discount, they've got no reason to become a preferred customer or distributor. And the company's got amazing promotions that's running at the moment. So you really don't want to cancel your business before you actually get started. So very, very important, and also for you to teach that to your team. All right. And then, oh, this was so special. So thank you so, so much to touch on the H&F and the raffle that we had on Saturday. So first of all, I want to say thank you to all the leaders that gave all the gifts. We had this beautiful jug that branded that Ace gave. I gave the cooler bag. And we had an apron that is branded, a tablecloth, little trays and shakers, everything to the value of 1,200 Rand. That basically is also a donation. So thank you, thank you, thank you to the leaders that gave the gifts, and also thank you to everybody that bought tickets towards the gifts or to the draw, and we're very excited. Benita is winning this beautiful set of gear that she can have amazing shake parties with. Benita, you're going to have to invite us now when you go to these shake parties. And then it was so special when we had Carmen and, like Ronelle said, her angels that were there, and they loved it. Oh my word, they did the fit camp and ate the food. They actually sat through half of the training, and well done to Michael. He won the customer draw, and he gave it over to Lizzie, who was one of the ladies that's been the longest with Acres of Love. And these women are really doing amazing, amazing work. And well done to the team. We've raised 2,080 Rand with our drive, and they need vests. And so when we will go shop for that, and I spoke to Carmen, we will arrange a day again that we will go in, and they'll bring the kiddies, and we can make a nice event of it. So we will definitely arrange that at some stage. I know that this best getting to the end of the year, so time is precious, but we will talk to you guys about that. But that was very, very special. So thank you again to everybody that contributed and made it really, really special. Okay, next slide. Okay, so now what we did on Saturday is we ran through all of the different DMOs to work your business, and like Denise said, the social media slot. I think every time when I see the training, I think, oh my word, I must do this, I must do this. And we all can get better at it. And like we can get better at everything, and we had a very great training from Elda and Sarita on shake parties and, tastings. We had walk and talk from Magda. We had challenges from Karina. And so every time you learn something more. And we will do these trainings again, everything on its own, because there's just too much information for one evening. But I just wanted to sort of give you some, of it can't say skietgoed, for you to really go and find your customers for these last few weeks and go drive your businesses. So we're not going to go into this, but again, all the options that you have, that you can actually really go out there and build your business. Yeah, it was really, and the questions that we were able to have. But again, of the day, I think the big thing that stands out is that you've got to choose 3 ways, and then you have to have a goal every day on how many people you actually want to talk to. Because if you don't have clarity on your goals and on your activities that you want to do, then at the end of the day, you will see very quickly you haven't really done anything. So it's important for you to choose what you're going to do, and then to plan out your day. And we've got beautiful 90-day sheets, and we will share it on the other groups as well. We did share it on Saturday, I think, on this trainers group, but we will share it on the open groups again, that you can go print that up. And I know that Amory loves those, and I still work with my diary, but to find a way that you drive yourself to stay with what your daily activity should be. I think procrastination will always remain a bit of a problem. So as you know, we've got the team support, we've got the Monday night date together, we've got supervisor calls, we've got Thursday nights, HOMs, and it's really important for you to slot in and be part of it, because this is where you have us as a community together, and where you get the belief, where you get excited, and that you have the confidence to go out and talk to more people. And I loved this quote of Jim Rohn: if you're not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. And this one I put next to social media, because I just thought I still feel daunted by that, but you know what? Like Amori said, you don't have to be perfect. Just get started. Just start doing small little things, and you will grow and get better. So some recognition. We pinned Lisa, senior consultant. We have 2 new QPs, Elsie, and nou is hulle name uit my kop uit. The couple, daar's jy, Amo, help my. Jou couple wat QP gegaan het?
Dewald en
Dewald, daar's sy, Dewald.
Ja, Dewald.
Yeah. And then we had 2 new soups. And that was Aldous. Chris, Gille, help me. And Charmaine.
Ja.
Oh, Shari. Ja. En dan ons twee active world teams hierdie jaar, wat op die vakansie is en oral is, en toe het ons ook die top 5 gerecognize. And this is up to from Jan to October, that we recognize the top 5. And I must say Denise was very close, so this could change for 2023 for the last 2 months. So let's see who's going to be the top 5 for the whole of the year. But well done to Surieta, number 1. And number 2 was Amri, number 3, Elda, number 4 was Lindy, and number 5 was Magda. Well done, well done, well done. So I'm so proud of you all. And then we had a lovely cocktail function. And, you know, it's so worth it to qualify for the parties and the socializing afterwards. We had stunning food, a nice cocktail. And yeah, so it was just divine. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that was part of the day. We really had a fabulous day. So I just want to touch on a few of the promotions that I think is really important. I'm going to run through this, Karina, so we can go. So we've got all these different kinds of promotions. So what I did with this customer promo, you know, the company is running the one with the big summer bundle. So most of my customers don't buy the full stamp. So I just broke it up a little bit, and I said if they buy any 3 of the Stang products, they can get the cookbook. I'm buying the full programs to get the stuff, and I'm going to run a second promo with the shakers. It's your decision. I'm happy to share the link of this little slide. If you wanted to change it up and make it the full stamp, just ask me and I will send you the Canva link so that you can go and change it up. This was just my idea to my customers. I got 2 orders today, and I'm hoping to get a few more. And then we have the member promo, where if people by the 25th get to their 300 ppv, this is for new members, and this is given by the Upline Soup. Then we have this next one is, I still needed to put the wording, but it's fine. It's all over the groups. So guys, this is really a nice one. The company, until end of December, if you order it, you have to make sure that you order it with that link, and then you will get this whole package. And as I just said with my own promo, you could break it up, you can, and make sure that you send it personally to all your members and signed up members, because people don't read their emails, so that you can really capitalize on this one. This is quite a nice promo from the company. And then when we're talking about the challenges, today was the last date for the 21 day to get started. Our next 10 day is happening from next week. And this is like the last few that we really have to hit it. Everybody now needs to get into their beach bodies. So let's fill those teams. And then we obviously have the Healthy Lifestyle Challenge for those people that don't like to do this everyday weigh-in story, but you can still help them to lose weight. The important thing is just to make sure that they are on the products. They're only allowed in the groups if they are on the products. Next slide is just the imaging. I sent out the new imaging for the next challenge. So put it on your status, put it everywhere, go and have a look at who's looking and start conversations and get people, why don't you just join one? Just give me 10 days. Let me show you what we are all about. Or 21 days if they are more excited about exercise. So this is the drive to get 5, and I didn't put the promo. The other promo is also with the gifts, is also for the PCs that's inactive. So please go look. They can actually get both gifts now. All right. So they can get these goodies, do the 100 for each month of 3 months. But the other promo is actually also valid for them. If you go continue now. This one is still running. We are excited to hear what the new promo is going to be that they can launch with new gifts. 500 by 3. And then we have the new active supervisor qualification. This is a new pin. So it doesn't matter. Just if you do 2.5 for the next 3 months, you're going to get this new pin. Doesn't matter what level you are. And then we have this refresh your supervisor and active world team is also if you grow by 1,000 points over the previous 3 months, July, August, and September, then October, November, December, I think the time is, ek het het reg now. If you improve. So just go read the information. I know there's so many challenge promotions at the moment. It's quite can be confusing. So just get clarity. So this one is live now, guys, and you have to go to work. So it's not just for people that has not paid the yearly fees and have fallen off the system. It's also for anybody that has for longer than 3 months not ordered anything. And it's beautiful gifts. It's a blender, and I know a little speaker, ek weet eers wat die derde ding is nie, maar it's actually really a very nice drive that they have with this now. So let's go capitalize on this and activate people. Come back this time of the year. A lot of people want to get healthy again. Okay, and then obviously the supervisor qualification, we've discussed this many times, so I'm going to go into that now. And then we're getting to the vacation, not there. Oh, it's the program. Oh my word, is so baie goed. All right, so kom ons gaan gou na die program toe. Ek gaan net aan donderdag het ons online HM. And it's run by Ace. He's going to be the host. He's going to have a fabulous meeting for you. So make sure you join us on Thursday. And then we have a BBS or Discover Herbalife on the 2nd of December. Steve is an amazing, amazing trainer. So we're very excited to go. And so make sure that you join this last one for the year. It's going to be really, really good. And our 500 ppv call is by Russell Gain. He's actually a very, very good trainer, very focused on the products and, works with the company quite a lot. And he's got 3 downline press teams. So, it's always going to be a great training. Those guys in October is all qualified, but you can still qualify up to the event, which is then what is the date there? 11th of December. Kan ek sien? Okay, next one is our LDW. Oh, we've got a big drive, guys. So this is a lot of you already in qualification for the money promos. So let's see, if you do 1,500 points, you qualify for the Saturday and Sunday, all members, and you will get 750 Rand from us. You can get more money if you maintain that level. If you do accumulate 2,500 points over 3 months, again, you're getting 1,000 Rand, and if you continue, you get more cash. And if you do 2.5 by 3, you're going to get the new active supervisor pin, plus you're going to get 2.5, and you could get even up to 3,500 Rand that can cover everything for you on the expenses. Double volume for November. There's a few people that's very close, and we're already 6 that's going. So I know there's 2 in the pipeline. Oh my word, 8 people from the NIM team. I want to do a huge recognition on Facebook, but I thought I want to wait to see that we have a ginormous amount of people to recognize. So super excited. And then we are working towards going to Dubrovnik. I have quite a lot of work to still do, but I'm definitely going. So that, I think, is us. Thank you, Karina. We can stop the share. Where do I find the info? We will share this on the groups as well. You have it everywhere. We've got WhatsApp, My Herbalife, the Telegram groups, content, the YouTube channel. We will share this screen also everywhere again.